Hey, what's up, everybody? Hopefully, you had a good weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. I had some annoying stuff. But I'm not even going to talk about that. But yeah. Hopefully, everybody had a good weekend. I know it is. It is. It's boring right now. Um, but I'm cool with that. Like I said, outlook is always long term. A lot of people get excited about short term. They get depressed about short term, and it's not something that I'm even. I don't want to say I'm not that phased about. Like it doesn't sway my emotions as much as other people. Like I said, sorry I had to fix something. But yeah, people see something they're like, we're winning in the long term because you got a little trade going on or whatever. But it's all about the long term. And it's boring today. It's been boring lately, but I feel like I had to stream. I feel like I missed streaming 2 times last week, and it's Friday. It was probably the worst because I always try to stream on Fridays. But anyway, I do want to talk about a couple of things. We're not going to be long today, so I will say if you got comments, questions, and concerns, you might want to go ahead and get those in the chat. Um, there's a bunch of stuff I could say or I could speculate on. Um, I don't, to be honest, I don't really have a particular say so. I did tell you before I felt like we was going to get a drop, and apparently, some people wanted to make fun of me or discredit me for saying it. And I listen. I don't really care anymore. It's just this. I know I'm ranting here, but it's been so much going on in this space that I did not expect to be going on that I didn't even think would be going on. But anyway, we did fall like I thought. Like I said, still not even as far as I thought we were going to fall or could fall, but we here. A lot of people speculating, next month's going to be sideways because September is usually bearish, and so people front running it and selling out of their positions or whatever. As I always say, even though I predicted there would be a fall, that doesn't mean and did not mean that I would be selling the bags I was holding. It meant I would I'll be holding the bags that I got, and if I see some good DCAs, then I'll do that. But for as far as anything else, I'm just holding the bags that I have. That's not important. So actually, I don't even. I mean, I have stuff on the news side, but what I did is I think I can conceptualize most of this stuff, and I just really threw most of it in my notes section. One I'll talk about. I always talk about J.P. Morgan Chase and Jamie Dimon and all his crap, but I mean, Wells Fargo hasn't been too like they haven't gave crypto too many problems. I think they were one of the few banks where crypto investors could invest in crypto without problems. So I can't knock them. But anyway, they came out uh, that Wells Fargo advisors will actively be pitching Bitcoin ETFs in September. And no, that's not important. But anyway, so a lot of banks are coming on board. A lot of people, it's becoming more mainstream. And, you know, soon you won't look stupid to all your family and friends and all that kind of stuff. Let's see what else we got here on this side. I'm trying to make sure I cover everything on this side before I go to the notes. That was just stupid. I'm not even going to talk about that. Uh, yeah, I think I'm going to get to the notes. I think I pretty much shifted everything on this side. But yeah, just a few things to talk about. So, Vitalik has been selling Ethereum. That's one thing that's making people feel some type of way. Like I can't remember what his holdings were, but he's dropped like I think like I mean not in the short term, but over a couple of months he's dropped like 80K um, Ethereum. Not worth it. I don't know what the calculations of that is, but 80K like 80,000 Ethereum tokens. Put it that way. So people saying that he's been putting all this stuff out lately about Ethereum, like bull posting saying it's up from here, people sleeping on Ethereum, blah 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 blah. And he had one post like the other week was saying, if I was bearish on the if he was bearish on Ethereum, that he wouldn't hold 90% of his net worth in Ethereum and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, so But on chain, it looks like he's doing something different. His excuse, he said, was that he's selling his Ethereum tokens to invest into stuff in the Ethereum ecosystem and charity and Make a Wish Foundation and whatever else he said. But a lot of people are not buying it. They don't feel too good about it. Let me see what the it's been one. Excuse me, been one of the reasons probably that a lot of stuff hasn't been going into the Ethereum ETFs. A lot of people saying they're afraid to buy it. But like I said, any of this stuff could be a misdirection. He could be doing this and people could be pushing the story so the price goes down. And I feel like Ethereum's going to run later, but probably not as big as people think. But anyway, that's one of the things that's bearish on Ethereum or about Ethereum. Plus him making the crazy statements about DeFi, which is all Ethereum really does. But whatever. The next thing, I didn't even check the chart on this. Let me look at the chart. I feel like I know what's happening. But anyway, somebody put out a post and they were like, oh my, I guess I'm paraphrasing. This is not a quote, but I'm paraphrasing. Oh, I wish, Elon would start taking Doge's payment for Tesla again or whatever. And it was like, who else wishes this or whatever? And then Elon responded to the post and he was like, me. And so everybody's going crazy. Like, oh my gosh, Doge is about to pump, send all meme coins or whatever. I got something else to talk about meme coins later too. But send all meme coins, or whatever. But I mean, looking at it didn't really do anything. I'm not trying to knock it or foot. We're not really at that point in the cycle. And it leads me to believe, does he know this is not the fourth year of the cycle? Because if he was doing this probably around next year in the cycle, maybe Doge would have run. But I feel like Elon should be smart enough to know where we are in the cycle, have somebody advising him on this type of stuff. But anyway, it wasn't the time to make that statement. Doge didn't move at all. Um, it's probably going to do some numbers this cycle, but not a lot. Anyway, what I'll say on top of that is I'm not going to talk about some of it, but meme coins are making things a little bit more difficult. Even though I keep saying like we're not in the part of the cycle where we should be going like parabolic and all the alt season and the I'm not meme coin, but the altcoin gains that some of y'all are looking to get. We're not in that part of the cycle. And I do realize this stuff is bearish and kind of depressing for a lot of people right now, but I'm not gonna lie. Meme coins, even though I say like they're gonna be a part of this cycle, whatever, I feel like they're gonna continue to go on, but they're making it difficult. We already got enough dilution with projects. I feel like I'm almost done. No, I got three more things to hit, but it's a lot of dilution with the number of projects out, but the meme coins are not helping it at all. So it's making it very, very difficult. And I feel like it's scaring people away. And like I said, a lot of people and everybody's been talking about this, so there's nothing just coming from my mouth that everybody was running from VC tokens and all this kind of stuff. But meme coins the same thing. You got other people running them, so you really still have no control. And like I said, this is time in the cycle where I could be looking at that type of stuff, but I'm just trying to look into utility plays and stuff that's going to be good to invest in. I know this next thing I'm about to talk about. I know I should have really looked into this, but I might be being arrogant or jumping to conclusions. But I didn't feel like it was anything to read into. But I'm reading into it after. But I just saw it was something about the SEC saying that the FTX. This is stupid. That's why I want to look into it. But anyway, FTX saying that the SEC, excuse me, SEC is saying that FTX can't repay people in stable coins. That's what I was saying. I didn't read into it, so maybe I don't have my facts all together. But that's pretty much the headline I was seeing everywhere, and I think it was just so stupid and so aggravating. Just like them keep trying to rename stuff securities and doing the cracking crap and all that crap. I was just like, I'm not even going to read this, but I'll read into it after the stream. I should have read about it before I got on the stream, but I was seeing somebody saying that maybe that's one of the reasons the market is falling. I think that's what you're talking about, but I don't think I don't think people have focused on that really, but it is annoying and stupid. It's just like they're just trying anything at this point. What is this? Last two things, because like I said, wait, make sure I'm on the last two things before I say that. I think this is the last two things. Um, and they are probably the most important. Yeah, I think these are the last two things. Most important. Um, I don't know how to say this. Like, I come on the stream like sometimes when I know you guys may be feeling bearish or the market is down, or everybody is, because even the crypto bulls, the influencers, the top influencers, the big influencers, everybody's like negative right now. I understand it because like the market is sideways, stuff is going down, so everybody's negative. And I know everybody comes to watch crypto Twitter or whatever for hopium and a bunch of bull posting and moon boy stuff. And I say the more I see people to do that, the more I realize they're amateurs. But I'm not negative either, but I just like, just be chill. Like I said, just keep thinking about long term. But what I keep seeing this morning, um, I'm trying to say too much at one time. One thing I realized is I'm wired a lot different from most people, and so I try to have empathy and realize that some people, they need this stuff. They need it for themselves. Their followers need it, but it's no use to halfway telling lies and just being super bullish all the times, because it is weird. Like, we are where we are. But I see everybody bringing up, oh, look, Bitcoin and blah blah is doing this golden cross. Like, golden cross in the past has definitely been bullish, but I think we've had 3 or 4 different type of golden crosses in the last, what we had in August. I think in the last 6 months we've had like 3 or 4 different golden crosses, and it never did anything. Not to say I don't believe in charts. That's not what I'm saying, because I do, and you can use charts to trade and do different things, but it's been smacking people upside the head lately, and it's never played out like they think it will. Even when you say lagging indicators, and because these things are lagging indicators. But I'm sorry, I'm just not fun. I'm not just going to come on. I'll come on here and check and make sure you guys are all right. You feeling okay? You still got your headspace together? But I'm not going to come on here and just like be trying to give you crazy like hopium or whatever. But at the same time, I'm not trying to be bearish and like make anybody depressed or sad. Um, Apologize if I do that to you, but I'm not trying to do that. Uh, but yeah, anyway, I see everybody this morning like, oh, this golden cross, this silver cross, this bronze cross. Bro, just chill. Just realize that things will be all right soon. May not be when you want it to be, but we'll be all right. Next thing I want to talk about is something I talked about before, and I see a lot more people talking about it. Not trying to toot my own horn, but I've been talking about this for at least 4 to 5 months, probably longer than that. But it's the fact that the projects, y'all, the projects, no matter whose project it is, no matter if it's a project created by just devs by themselves, if it's a project with 20 billion VC investors, if it's a project with 20 million crypto influencers that's going to shill it, you got to realize to some degree, all these people are almost just like you. The only difference is you investing in the projects and they're making the projects and they're running the projects or whatever, but nobody knows what's going to happen. And because the big whales, like the institutions, all those people are really in control of how the market swings. And it's getting kind of stupid, y'all. It's getting kind of stupid because all these projects are waiting to launch. One thing I would say I even did. I feel like a lot of projects talk about still good, but I was thinking like some of these we would trade, we trade, make some gains on those, and then move into other projects that were coming out. Mark has been really bearish for a long time. I think this is about the craziest sideways beginning of cycle that I've seen. Anyway, uh, so I see people getting married to certain stuff now, and I mean some stuff you can get married to, but point blank period, these projects ain't launching. They're not launching. It's getting on my last nerve. Literally projects, I'm telling you what I know for sure. Projects that I know were very adamant about launching in February 2024, some January. One, I'm not even exaggerating, October of 2023. And they, a lot of them push their launch dates out to November because everybody wants to wait till the market is bullish. I saw one that was talking about November, pushed theirs back again. I don't know why. Um, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna listen. I try to lead people on this channel, predict a lot of stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, just how I realized that I knew projects that were coming out, and I was like, oh, the market's gonna be saturated. But then I see other projects coming out that I didn't know about, which makes the market more saturated. And one thing I said on this channel is you don't really know what it's going to look like until it happens. And so until the project's launched and stuff, even though I've been calling oversaturation for like the whole time I've had a channel, I didn't even really know what it was going to look like or feel like until all the projects came out. So I don't know what kind of warning this is. I'm just trying to get information. It's going to look real stupid, y'all. It's going to look real stupid soon because I feel like all these projects, whether they said they're going to launch in November or they're going to launch in March of next year, I feel like whenever they feel like it's bullish, all these, I was about to say idiots, but I feel like all of them going to launch at the same time and you're not going to know what to invest in. And so I guess the best thing I could say is what I've been saying for the longest is control your emotions because this is it's going to get real messy, man. It's just going to get real messy is all I can really say. And when certain projects launch, I got to be careful myself. You got to be careful because even though some of y'all watch the channel to see what I'm going to talk about or whatever, I'm pretty sure some of y'all y'all do your own research and y'all know projects that's going to come out. And I feel like I'm gonna say we. I feel like we, because it's not just y'all. Like you gonna be like, oh, I like this project. It's one of my favorites. Blah blah blah. I want to jump into it, and I don't know. I just think we really gonna get a dump fest in the middle of all the even when it starts getting bullish and parabolic, and you I don't know. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. I think you're just gonna have to have a lot of self control, is what I'm saying. Because like I said, I've been talking about it forever, but everybody's talking about it now. They're like, okay, like we've been waiting on this project to launch. When are y'all gonna launch? And so it's gonna get real stupid, y'all. Not to say, listen, we still gonna make money. So this is not negative. All I'm saying is control your emotions. Let me just sum that aside. I don't want y'all to be like, what is he trying to say? I'm just saying control your emotions because it's gonna get real nasty. It's gonna be like a cafeteria food fight. People just gonna be throwing stuff on the market left and right. And I feel like they all gonna try to do it at the same time. Is all I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm not gonna drag this out, but I think I pretty much covered everything. Um, but yeah. Wait, somebody sent me a note. Hold on, just a minute, y'all. Sorry. So I got other businesses and stuff, so I'm trying to because I didn't be honest. I didn't think I was gonna stream today because it's Labor Day. I was gonna take care of some other stuff. So um, yeah, Labor Day. I didn't think I was gonna stream today, but like I said, I didn't stream Friday, so I was like, kind of got to stream today. What we got here? So anyway, that's what it is, y'all. I think it's gonna get real crazy in between. I don't know. I'm not even gonna say probably between now and 6 months from now, it's gonna get real crazy. You're gonna feel like you knew what was on the market and what you're gonna hold the whole time or whatever, and it's just I think it's gonna get real crazy. Anyway, comments, questions, and concerns. What the world? Um, I guess I should have told people what I was doing today. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, it's Labor Day. I know actually a lot of y'all are not from the States. I'm not there myself right now, but yeah, anyway. It's Labor Day for you though, y'all that don't know. And I think I got some of y'all from Australia and overseas inside the states. And usually everybody's off today, and most people probably not even wanting to stream today. But I kind of decided at the last minute to. Anyway, um, let's get to some of these comments, questions, and concerns. What is going on here? This thing is flickering. I don't know. Anyway, Kitty Kid said this thumbnail hilarious. I am so we're all so. Listen, man, it's funny because I was like looking at the news and it was like, to be honest, there's really nothing to talk about. So, but I wanted to come on stream and make sure everybody was all right, see if anybody had comments and questions and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, it's bored, and then I thought of that. So, but I'm glad somebody thought it was funny. I usually try to have funny thumbnails, but I don't know if they've even been funny in the last couple of weeks, to be honest. But anyway, Blackmore Academy said, "Good morning, Zoe. Happy Labor Day." To be honest, I forgot. I'm so used to like it being like after the first week of September is over, but it's like the very first weekend of September. But happy Labor Day to you too. That's another reason I'm having a quick stream because I took my weekend off. Sometimes we got a 3-day weekend, and I did want to do some stuff with family and friends. But I'll be answering stuff in the group and trying to get this stuff. But like I said, we gotta have a life outside of crypto, especially when it's bearish like this. You gotta kind of do other things. You can't just always be in crypto, and you got to live your life. I talk about it enough on the channel. I don't have to talk about that more today. But yeah, what else we got here? He said, Land Wolf on the Cabal Soul Wolf with 40 page shows the Coles. Yeah, meme coins, man. It's like it's gonna be crazy. I'm not saying they're gonna completely stop. That's not what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go on the rest of the cycle, but it's gonna be a lot of dilution. A lot of people are gonna get messed up in crypto, and it's gonna a lot of people gonna lose money. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to sugarcoat it, but a lot of people gonna lose money. That's what it is. Like I said, even with the new narrative that popped up like last week or 2 weeks ago, I didn't even jump on it, man. It's just like I'm trying to focus on like the stuff that's gonna run, and I know it's gonna be here, later on in the cycle. Memes will dominate the cycle. I don't know about it's getting ugly, so I don't know about dominate anymore. But they're gonna be here. But I don't know about dominate. I don't know about all that. A lot of people gonna get in, but like I said, a lot of people gonna get messed up, and they'll find out later to not just invest in meme coins. But anyway, like I said, I came on the stream to talk to you guys, make sure everybody's all right, and answer any comments, questions, and concerns and stuff. And I know I wasn't here Friday. I don't know why my computer is acting. Or is this just the streaming software? What is going on? Anyway, y'all, just came over to see if everybody's all right. But if you want to join the Patreon, it's at patreon.com/cryptozo. I know it's bearish right now, so people ain't even trying to hear that. So it is what it is. I understand. But patreon.com, did I say that right? Patreon.com/cryptozo. Sometimes it rolls off my tongue, sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, hopefully y'all doing all right. Don't get too crazy and depressed and all that kind of stuff. Just focus on finding utility plays, find some dry powder. I want to talk about something. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. I tried. Like I told you, I had a good weekend this weekend too. But the weekend before last, I had a really good weekend. Eye-opening, come to Jesus moment, whatever you want to call it. But I see a lot of negative stuff going around, and this. I'm trying to talk about this without talking about. There's one big influencer that's been around a long time. Has one of the bigger YouTube channels in crypto or whatever. And I guess he found out that, some of us have groups and whatever, and, that the Patreon thing is a thing, and really just started attacking, like, some of us smaller guys or whatever. I have a guy that I know that put out some videos about certain influencers or whatever, and felt like he was doing some good. But he mentioned that he had teamed up with some people, and I was like, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I said, listen, if you find some groups you like better, do it. I just want people to make money in the market. What I did not consider is him teaming up with somebody that's also another influencer, uh, and in roundabout ways tried to badmouth everyone. I feel like maybe some of the people should be badmouthed, and maybe they don't know what they're doing. But as for me, I feel like you should join my group before you try to sneakily sneak diss people. But don't worry, y'all. I'm not gonna get upset because I don't. I'm no longer trying to subscribe to that stuff. I'm not even trying to have that kind of stuff on my channel. But made it their business to try to team up with someone to sneak diss, myself and some other people in a roundabout way. I'll say it that way. And then I guess they got angry to the next level and went on starting to bash bigger channels. Once again, some of these bigger channels, I don't really gel with them either. And some of y'all know the bigger ones that shield to people and trick people and all that kind of stuff. And I know I've made videos videos like that on my channel, and I don't even have those anymore because I'm not even trying to be a part of that. But yeah, I think he was upset because he, I guess he's just been doing YouTube. He's like, oh, these dudes got groups and they're making monies or whatever. Like I said, maybe some of them shouldn't be making money or whatever. But anyway, he made 2 videos about it, and then in one video he was saying how between us smaller and bigger YouTube channels are going to get everybody wrecked because a lot of us do say buy the dip sometimes. And in his way, he's like, you shouldn't be buying the dip now. But this guy, I know for a fact, talks about a lot of crap projects. We're going to say that. And so, as I always say on my channel, you're probably not going to always buy at the best price, and altcoins will bleed out, because they are altcoins, they're smaller caps or whatever, even the medium caps, even the bigger caps, right? But the thing is, you can never time the market. You're never really going to know when you're getting the best price. And all you got to know is that it's upside from where you're getting in at or whatever. So that's all I can say about that. If people want to sneak this or whatever, not even trying to pay attention to that stuff anymore, to be honest. Not trying to be on that time anymore. So, guy know what he does. He knows what he does. So that's that. Anyway, Satoshi says, so can we just hold the projects in the Patreon? Can't afford to be buying every project coming out. Yeah, I mean, most of those are good holds. Yeah, I feel like all of them are good holds. The thing is, like I was saying, to reiterate, there's different parts of the cycle. When the cycle runs, you get in some projects, you get some gains on those, then you move into other projects. But what happened is they decided they're really trying to shake people out the market. Let's make this very simple so everybody can understand. They're really trying to shake people out the market. Even though I told y'all 1,000 times, I'm like, hey man, I always use the Matic example, how it sits sideways. But it's one thing looking at the charts in hindsight. When you sit through the cycle and you remember how it played out, none of them were they weren't this sideways, this aggravating, this boring. Let's say boring. None of them were really this boring. Even though, yeah, we had sideways charts. But anyway, they really trying to shake people out. And so you're trying to make gains on certain projects. And then when other ones come out, you waiting for those to come out. And I cannot tell you how many projects are, I'm going to say it, yeah, they scared to come out. And I know you're like, well, why would you like those projects? I'm telling you, it's the small projects, the projects with small teams, the projects with the huge backers and all the stuff, all of them, they all scared to launch because they want to come out at what they feel like is a bullish time. So yeah, they good to hold, but it's gonna be some real good stuff coming out. So we just got to see how we can play this. And for right now, just I guess you can just gather some dry powder, and if you see something that's at a crazy DCA price, then yeah, maybe you want to do that. But for the most part, yeah, you want to try to get you some dry powder. Yeah. Do you think it will matter when rates are cut or already priced in? They playing all types of games. I really want to answer that, but I can't say. I just think we're going to be sitting sideways for a minute. And as you can see, for the last 3 to 5 to 6 weeks, they keep doing these little play pumps and making people come in. Like I told you, the other one, I feel like the other pump, to be honest, I feel like the other pump wasn't even the whales playing games, to be honest. I don't even think that was the whales. I think, like I said, people saw the Donald Trump news. And like I said on the stream, I was like, it's going to come back down. That's not, it wasn't sustainable. Not saying, listen, I know some of y'all don't like Trump. Some of you love him. It don't matter if you like him or you don't like him. I'm just saying what the facts are, that people thought when he made the statement, he put the video out, that we were going to Valhalla. It wasn't the case. I knew it was going to come back down. But as far as the rate cuts, I don't know. It could be sometime after that. Depends on how everything plays out. Depends on what games they want to play is all I can really say. But, we really looking at some time. I think somebody just said, what you say, break out in the first week of November. Yeah, somewhere between October and November, maybe. But it just depends on what games they want to play. And y'all just got to realize it's going to be a little ugly. You're going to feel a little bored. You're going to feel a little stressed. But try not to let you stress you out too much and get stomach pain and stomach ulcers and all that kind of stuff, because they are going to play the games. This is not going to be sweet. It's not going to be sweet. It's not going to feel easy until the alts and stuff really start running and we get into alt season. So you just got to manage your expectations, and that's all I can really tell you. But anyway, patreon.com/CryptoZo, and I'm going to catch y'all next time.